Oh, it's shining up the mirrors of my life. Oh, hello there. I'm Garrison. And you're not. And I was still looking for Bob the Sasquatch. Okay. Anyways, my last vlog, last month, on April the 24th, 2017, I told you that my dog Buster, unfortunately, got sick. And I had to put him to sleep. Now he's gone. Rest in peace, Buster Keaton Ketchall. He was a good doggy. He was 7 years and 8 months old. I had him for 7 years and 7 months. He was a sickly dog, but I thought he was getting better, but he got really sick, and I couldn't watch him die slowly like that. It was really bad. Anyhow, not even a week later, on April 29th, 2017, which is Saturday, my brothers Philip and Mark and I decided to go to Petco. And my brother Philip said, let's go adopt a dog. Because my friend said that at work said that there's going to be puppies there. So we went, I go, okay, I'll look at some dogs. I don't going to adopt no dog. Of course, I met this dog named George. They also named him Baby, but they said he responded more to George. So I named George Spotty Kutchow. And of course, I adopted him. He was 4 years old. They said he never had a home before. He used to have a rotten tooth, but they took it out and fixed him up. Got all the shots. He was fixed and everything, neutered, whatever. He's a male, and he's half collie and half healer, which is a weird mix. Yeah, and so George became part of the family, and it's because George came up to me and he wanted his paw in the cage and he wanted to come with me. And of course, Philip says, my brother Philip and Mark going on. That's good with George. And then of course my brother Philip sees this other dog called Ollie, who's a Beagle mix. It's a tiny dog, about 20, 25 pounds, something like that, while George is about 50 pounds. And he was called Ollie. And Philip decided to name him, we all decided together to name him Oliver Hardy Kutchow. And of course we adopted him. He's about a year old, and he was surrendered by his owners, whoever they were, from a patio, a while back. And so he comes from Coweta, and I believe George was free on the streets of Muskogee, because it just says the vet was Muskogee, while the vet for little Ollie was from Coweta, Oklahoma. Anyways, we call him Oliver now, or Ollie, just for short. But the lady said she didn't really call him anything. The foster lady said that she had him in the yard, and she was calling her kids, Ollie, Oxenfree, that game, whatever. Ollie, Oxenfree, and the dog would always come, and she said Ollie, so she just said, I just call him Ollie, because he didn't really have a name. So anyways, we introduced new people to our family. George Spotty Kutchow. I almost named him George Burns Kutchow. A collie healer mix, and Ollie, or Oliver Hardy Kutchow, who's a Beagle, possibly Beagle with a Chihuahua, because that's what he looks like. And he is hilarious. He's hyperactive and everything. George is a good old dog. He likes being inside or outside. Doesn't matter. Wherever you go, he goes. But wherever Oliver goes, oh my goodness, George wants to follow, because Ollie's always hyper. Gonna go. He don't care. He'll get all hyper, and then he'll just take a power nap and then wake up again. That's what he does, because he's a baby. He's constantly hungry, but that's okay. That's what Philip wanted. And I was like, I just wanted one dog. But then we thought George would be lonely if we went somewhere. We left him home, and it would just be him. And I was like, oh, but Buster was always home, not always home by himself. But when we were there, he was home by himself for a couple hours a day, every once in a while. Usually on Sundays when we went out to eat. But Buster didn't care, because Buster was a kind of an antisocial dog. He was more into himself. He was kind of autistic, but he loved this baby that he has, this weird-looking one-eyed creature baby that was his toy. Which the other dogs I introduced that showed them that toy or squeaked it for them. They didn't seem to be interested in that thing. And they just like squeaky. Well, Ollie likes squeaky little dolls, squeaky balls, or whatever. Little orange squeaky ball he liked the big one too, but he likes the little one because the little one fits in the mouth. George doesn't seem to like any toys yet, but I think he's just getting used to the place. He just likes walking. He sure does like walks. He likes to walk around the yard. Backyard, side yard, other side yard. He went around the block. We went to the park the other day. Today we're going to walk him to the park again at 4, both of them. My brother Mark walks Ollie, and I walk George. Because my brother Philip works during the day, so until like 1 o'clock in the morning or something like that. Yeah, so we got to take care of that dog that he wanted. I paid for both dogs, but I made sure the dogs were in Philip's name, because just like Buster was, because if anything happens to them and they get too sick to live or whatever, I don't want to sign the papers to put them to sleep because I couldn't do it for Buster. Just had Philip do it because I put Philip down as owner and let him sign the papers because I couldn't sign no euthanasia papers, what they call, whatever, put him to sleep. Sad. Anyhow, today is May 1st, 2017. Sorry about the big old long intro, but I'm Garrison, and you're not. And this is my first vlog for May 2017. Today's May Day, the first day of May, called May Day for some reason. I don't know why they keep calling it May Day and why May Day is an emergency. May Day! Just like SOS. No one knows what SOS stands for. They think it stood for Save Our Souls or Save Our Ship. But actually just stood for 3 dots, 3 lines, and 3 dots because it was the easiest way to type it on Morse code. Or is it 3 dots, 3 lines, 3 dots? Or is it 3 lines, 3 dots, 3 lines? I don't remember. Because either way. And May Day, they just said that. I have no idea why. Because supposedly sometime in May there was some kind of danger happened, and ever since then they just used that as an expression. But I have no idea. You just gotta Google this stuff. But anyways, happy May Day. And like I said, this is May 1st, 2017. 2017, no flying cars, no spacey ships, no anti-gravity, no spaceships, spacey ships, no Sasquatches being captured and proven their existence. Loch Ness Monster hasn't been proven to be real. Apparently dinosaurs are extinct. Who knew? Apparently Bigfoot's not real. Wow, that surprises me. Like leprechauns and Smurfs. Anyways, on Wednesday, the 3rd, May 3rd, I'm going to do a video on my main channel, Mr. Bluefew 1972. Because June, I might shorten that name back to Mr. Bluefew 1972. My main channel, if you don't know where it is, look for channels, feature channels, or look under the word about. Or if you have the desktop version, you're watching this video and it's on the bottom of the screen or on the side of the screen or somewhere. My feature channels on my main channel, you just click on my face. Okay, because this channel is Mr. Blue for You. It's my iPod vlog channel, but next year I'm going to just do skits because vlogging is kind of too personal for me, and it was kind of sad doing that one vlog on the day my dog had to be put to sleep. We only watched her inject him with the injection to make him go to sleep. The vet nurse, and then later on the doctor would come in and take the body back, or take Buster back, and then give him the final shot. They put him down, but we didn't stay for that. We just put him to sleep, lay him down on the floor in a blankie and a white blanket that they gave him at the vet place, and we went home and cried our eyes out. And I keep crying my eyes out. I still do it at night, thinking about him because he was a good boy. And I was going to quit YouTube just to take care of him more, but I got George now and Ollie, but Oliver prefers to hang out with Philip whenever he's home. But during the week Philip works whenever Philip's working. Mark and I will just take care of Oliver, and George will share time. Sometimes they're down here, sometimes up there. Last night they slept down here. The other night on Sunday Oliver slept upstairs with Philip because he likes to sleep in his little bed on Philip's bed. It's just funny, or just behind Philip. And Philip has got to remember not to roll over on the poor dude because he's just a little guy. But luckily Philip has a bigger bed than I do. I sleep in this chair, recline clear, and every once in a while George wants to get up on there with me, and it's kind of crowded, but hey, 50-pound dog on me, sure, why not? And Oliver came up here a few times to rest, but he doesn't like sleeping. He likes to sleep either on the. Last night he slept on the little bed over here. That was my sister's double bed on the bottom one, next to George, because they like each other. We put his little bed. He's got a little doggy bed. We put a little doggy bed. He goes in his little doggy bed, and then George was next to him on this blanket on this one bed, because I gave him this blanket that used to be Buster's blanket, and that's where they slept. And that's my story of my dogs, and that's what I'm going to talk about on May Day. Because what else am I going to talk about? May is a new month. New month, got 2 dogs. I don't know why we didn't wait longer, because I just said, why don't we just wait? We'll get over the loss of Buster, and then but he wanted to adopt his dog. But when I saw George, I thought, hey, George is cool and he likes me and I like him. I even got him to howl when I was saying, I love you, George. He goes, oh, like that. I started howling and stuff. The other day, it was so funny. Anyways, I'll always remember Buster Keaton Cutchon. I'll never forget my dog Buster. May he rest in peace. And also never forget my cat Princess. I call her Princess of the Himalayas. Cutchon. She's buried in the yard. I had her for 9 years, from the year 2000 till the year 2009. And I brought it all the way from California to Oklahoma. We moved out here. Was it 2004 or something? And yeah, a long time ago. And Yeah, and she didn't really like the trip, but yeah, she was all right. She died of old age though, because I had her for 9 years. Before that, she was a few years old, you know. But Buster, he wasn't that old. He was just 7 years, 8 months old. But I thought maybe I had a few more years with him, you know, until he's at least 15 or something, you know, another 7 years. But no, he decided he was too sick and he had to go. You know, God created him and God took him. So I don't know, for whatever reason, God would allow us to take wolves and turn them into dogs and give them personalities, because wolves don't have personalities. Have you ever tried to get a pet wolf? Oh man, good luck with that. Anyways, I'm Garrison, and you're not. And this has been my 2017 iPod vlog number 18, called Mayday! Exclamation point. Mayday! Mayday! Bye.